Have you ever walked into a room and just felt the tension? It's not all in your head. It is actually an effect that has been studied by neuroscience. Turns out your sweat, it's sending chemo signals out to the room that's telling other people to also feel stressed. This is why you get that immediate feeling of, uh-oh, things are really tense here. We affect each other in ways we cannot even imagine. So not only through our energy, but through the way we present ourselves, our body language, and even our sweat. So this had me thinking on a very famous quote by Jane Goodall, who passed recently. And it reads like this: "You cannot get through a single day without having an impact on the world around you. What you do makes a difference, and you have to decide what kind of difference you want to make." Such a powerful reminder. Whether we mean to or not, we're always leaving an imprint through how we speak, how we show up, and even the energy we bring into a room. I am Marta, I am a psychologist, a wellness coach, and this channel is all about how to live a life of purpose and calm and all things health and wellness, as well as a little bit of cooking because it brings me a lot of calm. So welcome and subscribe if this is something that you like to see more of. I am going to share today 5 different neuroscientific studies that prove Jane Goodall was right. Study number 1, mirror neurons. Have you ever yawned because of someone that's yawning in front of you? That is a mirror neuron in action. And not only does it act when you're yawning, but also when someone is telling a joke you've heard before or they're laughing and smiling, you're so much more likely to laugh and smile because they're doing the same thing. It's literally mirror neurons in action. So when you see someone smile or frown, or if they're experiencing pain, you tend to wince, right? You're like, ooh, you kind of feel it for them. You're like having the same experience as they are having because you're in front of them. Your neurons are mirroring theirs. So the way you show up, your smile, your warmth, even, again, the stress, right? It's not just yours, right? It broadcasts onto other people. So you're teaching other brains how to feel, how to be happy, how to be sad, angry. So we all have to be very mindful of how we show up in the world because of this. Study number 2, emotional contagion. This is chemo signals. It's a study I brought up at the beginning. So one fascinating way in which we influence each other is through chemo signals, which are chemical messengers our bodies send and they release through sweat, that when we feel strong emotions like fear or love or stress. And if you think about it, one stressed coworker, if you're in a working environment, can really make an entire room feel on edge. And the opposite is also true. So when you're feeling positive emotions, this also spreads positivity. You're so much more likely to smile and feel good, and you want to meet with that person again because they uplift you. This is literally chemo signals at work. Sweat can make someone physiologically different. So their heart rate goes up. So their heart literally starts beating faster when someone is stressed because of these chemo signals. They have heightened level of alertness, so you're more on edge, and you have subtle facial changes. So you might start frowning a little bit more, just like look a little bit more sad to reflect that other person's mood. So interesting, right? So think about it. Our emotions travel through others, through this invisible chemical signal that your body is sending. Even if you're not doing it on purpose, they are feeling it through you. Study number 3, co-regulation. So is your nervous system in sync with another person? Our bodies sync up with the people we're closest to. Think of mothers and their babies. When the baby is crying or in distress, the mom, all she has to do is come close to that baby. And just the proximity of that calming person soothes your nervous system. So you relax more. So a mom, all that she might have to do is literally breathe next to your baby and the baby's calm. Or the baby can just hear your heartbeat and feels calm. So this is a way that your body has of co-regulating with the people you're closest to. So a calm voice, a deep breath, just your presence sometimes is enough for other people to feel relaxed. So you don't always need the perfect words. Sometimes literally your presence will calm whoever is around you. And this is something, again, to think about. The way that we show up ourselves without words is, again, telling someone how to feel and regulating them. So this is something you can do for other people. If you feel like they're stressed, you feel like they cannot regulate themselves, you can do that for them. If you're in a state that you can regulate yourself, you can be that calm lighthouse in a way for them, that will help them calm down and reach those levels of calm and lessen their stress much faster than if they were by themselves. How powerful is that? Number 4 might be one of my favorites, is the group brainwave synchrony. Basically, your mind's aligning with other people. Research shows that using an EEG machine, I'll enter a picture in case you don't know what that looks like, basically where they put little things on the people's head to read their minds, almost. When you're sharing an experience with other people, for example, you're singing at a concert, or you're meditating together, or you're having a deep conversation with someone, your brainwaves start to synchronize together. The more aligned the group, the stronger the effect. When you're fully present and connected with others, not only are you just bonding emotionally, but your minds are syncing at a biological level. How cool is that? Finally, number 5, which we all know, but sometimes I think we forget: posture and presence. So, how you stand up straight or scrunched up. Before you say a word, your body's already passing a message to the person in front of you. Your posture, your eye contact, or lack thereof, even the pace of your movements, as you're walking very, very fast or very slow and relaxed, if your body's open and relaxed, or if you're closed up with your arms closed and your legs crossed, it all sends a message. And it's basically telling the other person whether they can trust you or not, or whether they should feel at edge because there's some danger. It's basically sending messages to your amygdala, which is the fear area of the brain. So it's telling that person, should you be afraid? Is there a threat in this room? All based on your body language. So be cautious and aware and try to be that person that is making a room relaxed because of the way you will carry yourself. You're relaxed, your shoulders are open, your hands are open, they're not hiding under a table, or you're all crunched up and crossed. Basically sends a message that you're not ready to receive any information. So think about it. How do you carry yourself? Because of our phones, we tend to all be scrunched up, looking down, which basically sends a message that we're not ready to listen, that we're all closed up, not listening, not ready to receive new information or open to talk. In fact, you could do a social experiment. I've done this before, where if you just literally put your phone down for 5 minutes and sit at a public space and just sit up in an open position, just generally shoulders out, like back, and you just relax and look up and look around, people are so much more likely to talk to you. So this is something you want to do. You want to make more friends, make more connections. Think about the way you show up in public. Don't always be on your phone. Look around, look open, smile. All of these things are sending messages to people before you even make a connection. There's telling people you're an approachable person. You're someone that is easy to talk to. You're not a threat. So this is so important, the way you carry yourself on a daily basis, whether it's at work, with friends, wanting to make new friends, it all matters, right? So when Jane Goodall said that we cannot get by a single day without having an effect on other people, she was right. These 5 studies prove it. And it is so important to think about this and how you show up in the world. How are you presenting yourself to others? What energy are you bringing onto your interactions? I think if you can start thinking about how you can show up in a better way, it will have that ripple effect onto other people. And then they'll feel better. And then in turn, the people they interact with will feel better. And it all goes on and on. So what can you do in your daily life that can bring about that more positive energy that will impact your presence and how you show up in the world? Maybe it's a little meditation in the morning, or your daily exercise, or even just journaling. Some people find in the morning just brain dumping onto a page, just writing whatever string of consciousness you have first thing in the morning helps kind of clear any negative thoughts onto the paper, and then you go on to have a more open, more calm morning, and so you can bring that energy into your day. For me, breathing works really well. Breathing helps just generally so much. It is such a fast, quick fix when it comes to relaxing your nervous system. You can do it. People think it's a gimmick, but it really is. And if you haven't tried it, you really should try it. Maybe that's another video I'll do another day on breathing. But it really calms your nervous system. Sometimes just one deep breath. If not, do it with me. Maybe it's the first deep breath you've taken all day. Inhaling through your nose. And exhale. Always exhale for longer than you inhale. That's the trick. It works for me wonders. So anyway, the ripple effect. What are you going to start doing that is going to impact your energy in a more positive way? Or what study did you hear about from me today that you thought, I haven't heard that before, that was interesting? Let me know in the comments below. And thank you for watching. Bye bye.